Hello, I'm Terrence Foster and welcome inside the Man Cave. On Friday, at an amateur soccer match in Iraq, an ISIS suicide bomber detonated a bomb within the stadium. The BBC reported that at least 41 people were killed and 105 wounded. James Owens died Saturday. He was 65. Owens became the first black student to earn a football scholarship at Auburn in 1969. He spent 4 seasons with the Tigers at the fullback position. While he was there, the team had an outstanding record, 28-5. Longtime MLB star Alex Rodriguez has announced that he will not renew his contract at the end of the season. Instead, he will retire. His 10-year contract is worth $275 million. The Final Four teams are set to play in Houston this weekend. Second seed Villanova defeated number 1 seed Kansas. Oklahoma Sooners defeated the Oregon Ducks. The Orange of Syracuse defeated the number 1 seed Virginia Cavaliers, and the Tar Heels of North Carolina defeated the Notre Dame Irish. So it's set. The Final Four consists of 2 two-seeded teams, Oklahoma and Villanova, that will play each other on Saturday. And following, we have the lone 1-seeded team remaining in the tournament, North Carolina Tar Heels facing off against 10th seed Syracuse. Important to note that a 10 seed has never won a national championship before. Will the Tar Heels win the title? The Tar Heels have been known in the past for just outscoring teams. This season and this year, the Tar Heels have noticed that in the games they lost, their current record is 32-5. In the 5 games they lost, when they would watch the tapes, they had a lack of focus and a lack of defense. They've been showing strong defense all March, and I definitely believe that they'll win the title. That's it for the first half. We'll be back with the second half and some NBA action. Blake Griffin has been medically cleared for basketball. Yes, folks, he's back. Almost. Griffin, who has been out since Christmas with a quadriceps injury, then acquired a broken hand after punching a team employee. His 4-game suspension began on Sunday and will be completed on April 3rd. He's being docked for 5 games, which comes to a total of $859,440. Griffin will return in time to face the Washington Wizards. The Golden State Warriors are on a 4-game winning streak after losing to the Spurs, Saturday, March 19th. There are only 9 games left for Golden State, and they only need to go 7-2 to unseat the 95-96 Bulls for the NBA's all-time record. 6 of the final 9 games will be played at home. Sportsline projections detail that the Golden State Warriors have a 75% chance of making history. So now we're going to take some questions from YouTube. First question, what is your prediction for how the Golden State Warriors will end their season? Well, I'll say that they'll go 74-8. This week could save the Bulls' season or break their hearts. It's obvious that there isn't just one problem when it comes to the Chicago team. There are a multitude of things that have been troubling this team, from the abrupt coach change to injuries. There was one point in the season where more than half of the starting lineup was out due to injury. There's a new coach, and things may be different and hard to change over because they're used to carrying out things one way, and they're trying to carry out the coach's needs and wants, and things are oftentimes tumultuous. Next question. If you were Coach Fred Hoiberg, what tricks would you unveil in this do-or-die week for your team that desperately wants to achieve the 8th seed in the East so they can make the playoffs? Well, my first thought was to maximize Jimmy Butler's minutes, but with him coming off those recent injuries, that wouldn't be too smart. I know earlier in the season he put up 53 points. It would be great to see him take advantage and take control and lead the team to the 8th seed by doing that, but it's highly unlikely. I want the role players, Tony Snell, Aaron Brooks, Meritage, to step up to the plate and take their team to the next level so they can inch in that 8th seed and take it from Detroit, who currently has it. Safe to say the Charlotte Hornets are the hottest team in the Eastern Conference. The Hornets are 18-5 since February 1st. This is the best record in the East in that span, behind only the Warriors and Spurs. What are the Hornets doing right? Well, last season, the Hornets were worst in three-point shooting out of the entire league. This year, they made the important changes, got rid of Lance Stevenson, picked up Spencer Hawes, selected Frank Kaminsky, signed Jeremy Lin, also having Nick Batum. And Nick Batum is changing the playbook for the Charlotte Hornets. They're getting their effectiveness and field goal efficiency up way higher than what people were expecting. Currently 6th seed in the East, pushing for even higher rank. So the Hornets are doing just about everything right. Final question. Will the Hornets be effective enough to prosper in the postseason? If the Hornets continue their great efforts that they've been displaying, especially in the last few months, they'll be a deep playoff contender. Well, that's it for the Man Cave. I'm your host, Terrence Foster, and I'll see you next week.